All right, Tony here, and I'm with Alex, and we're going to take a look at a very popular movement, and one that has some controversy behind it. That we're going to take a look at the overhead press. All right. Now, there's a couple of ways that we see this happen a lot. I'm just going to highlight one, what I think is a very good way to implement this with our kettlebell and on the single arm side of things, and that is the spiral effect of the overhead press. Right. So I'm going to have Alex go ahead and clean this up to a rack position. All right, so I'm going to show you what we see a lot of, and then I'll show you that spiral action we're talking about here. So what we see a lot of, we have this elbow out here, right? So we got a 90-degree here, and then we press up, and then we come straight back down. Okay, now I'm not saying that's an incorrect way of doing things, but I'm going to show you a little better way of doing this. And I want you to think about punching, right? So we're going to bring that back in, because when we're in a rack position here, we want this system to be tight. We want that lat to be engaged, right? So if we have that elbow away, we've already broken the system a little bit. So we're going to lose a little bit of stability, we're going to lose a little bit of power and strength. So what we want to focus on here is keeping that elbow tight until it's time to press. And we're going to spiral that action up. So we're going to spiral that kettlebell up into that position. Now again, as you can see, now we got that alignment that we want. We want that bicep kind of next to the ear there, and then as we bring it back down, we bring that back down into the system, right? So now we're allowing the shoulder to kind of rotate through its natural motion without hindering and letting that humerus kind of hit in there when we're in this position here. So as we spiral through that motion, it allows the arm and the shoulder to kind of float and rotate through that range of motion that we want to see there, and then allows us to get to that position there. And again, as we go into a push press, that's a strict press. Push press, we're just going to kind of act a little push up into that position there, right? Good. And again, you still see that spiral action. You're still bringing it back down into the system, firing that lat as you do so. Gray Cook explained it great in that when you bring it back down, own it, look at it, bring it back down into your system, because that's your kettlebell. So we don't want it necessarily leaving our elbow out flat like this, okay? So add the spiral. It's like punching, all right? So it's more natural, and you're gonna get a lot more out of that overhead movement.